This will be our third section. In this section, we are going to learn JavaScript topics which we are going to implement in our project. First, we are going to see trim. Second, we are going to see caret. Third, we are going to see slice. And finally, we are going to see for each loop. And these are the four important methods which we are going to use in our project. I will just comment it out. Below this, I will be creating one variable. Let my name is equal to Khanam, and below this I'm just going to display in console. Save this. Now if I open console, you can see my name is displayed. Now suppose I am having some spaces here. Save this. I will come to console. Now these spaces are also displayed. In middle if I have, that is not a problem, but I will just, you can see middle also I am having. But using this trim function, we can just remove this extra spaces. I will copy this dot trim, save this. Now if you see here, whatever extra spaces I am having here, that spaces are removed using this trim function. So whenever we are inserting data in form, I do not want any spaces. So for that, we will be using trim function. And below this, if you want to display error messages, email is not valid, username is not valid, for that, at some particular point, we should extract first character. So for that, we will be using this caret. I will come down. For this, let me just create another variable. Let fruit is equal to apple. And here I am going to give fruit. And instead of trim, I am going to give caret. 0. Save this. Now whatever character I am having at 0th position, it will be starting from 0. That position I am able to extract. If I give here 2, I should be getting the result as P. You can see I got the result as P 0, 1, 2. So based on this index number, we can extract the characters. So this is also very important in our project. The string function is also very important. Then we are going to see about slice. Now suppose if I just want to extract from PPLE, I do not want A. So for that, I will just write here slice. I'm just going to give the position as 1. So from one index, I'm going to extract all the values. Save this. You can see I will get PPLE. If I give here 2, 1 comma 2, I will be getting the result as P. Because this is 0, 1, 2. So only this particular character I am able to extract. Now if I just write here 0, save this, I am able to extract all the values. Whatever I am having, I am able to extract. But I do not want except 1, except the first character, I want to extract all the values. So as soon as I write 1, except A, I am able to extract all the values. Now this for each loop is very important. It is a method in array. So whenever we want to loop all the elements inside the array, we are going to use for each loop. I will be creating one variable const number is equal to inside array. I will give some values. Below this, I am going to create one function sum. Inside this, let me return sum plus equal to n. I will write here n and I am going to pass the parameter as n. So whenever we are using for each loop, every element will be looped inside that. So when we pass this function inside for each, first time 1 will be taken as this one, it will be added to this, then 2 will be taken, then 3, then 4, like that. It keeps on going like that. I will just change it to 4. Here I will write let sum is equal to 0. Now inside this I am going to write number dot for each loop, and inside for each loop, while calling this function you do not have to give parenthesis. Directly you can give function name. I will save this. I got this error. Identifier sum has already been declared. So I will just write here sum1 and here sum1. Save this. Now nothing is displayed. What I will do? I will just display sum1. Save. Now I should be getting the result as 15. So what happens? Whatever elements we are having inside this, for every element, this loop is going to run. First time, it is going to take 1. 1 plus 0, I will get the result as 1. For sum 1, 1 will be assigned. Then 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 3, 6. 6 plus 4, 10. And 10 plus 5, 15. So whenever we are using this for each loop, every time we are going to loop through the elements and we will get the result. Similarly, to display error messages, we are going to loop through every input fields. Suppose we have this username, email, password and confirm password. So each and every time we are not going to write separate code, same loop itself, we are going to loop for all the fields. So accordingly, we can slice, we can trim, we can get the position and we can display the messages. These are some of the topics you must know before starting with JS code. And all these topics in depth I have covered in my JavaScript series. If you have not watched that, I will be providing you the link in the description. You can go and you can learn more about these methods.